Hello and welcome back to another character creation video. My name's Lumin and today we're having a look at RailGods of Hysterra. Embark on a co-op survival journey for 1 to 5 players through a post-apocalyptic Lovecraftian world. Command and evolve a living, monstrous train, craft weapons, build a mobile base, gain powers, and face the great old ones. Explore an ever-changing world, hold on to your sanity, and ascend to godhood. Also, create and customize a character with some pretty interesting options. If you'd like to do a deep dive to discover all there is to discover about RailGods of Hysterra, you can find some links below, and as always there will be timestamps. Use them, find what you're looking for, and leave satisfied. So in this video we're going to do male customization, female customization, and then full-on randomization. Then we'll do the outro. That's it. Let's jump in. As we start here, I'm just going to say that I love this style. That's basically all that needs to be said. I think it's phenomenal that they have something that looks slightly less serious, but at the same time grim and dark. You know, they went with like a cartoony, characterized style, but they managed to hold on to that Lovecraftian influence. I dig it. I do. I really do. Now, first option is the body. This is where you select male or female, and I want to point out that it's kind of cool that your little avatar picture here changes as you change things. You can select one of 3 body types, where it's basically a skinny one, a larger one, and then the largest one, and you can do the same for male and female. Then you get to pick a skin tone over here. There's a decent number of options, and there are some that sort of, I want to say, make less sense, that look slightly more ghoulish or garish, but yeah, I mean, come on, it's a Lovecraftian world. Why not blue skin? Why not green skin? It's sort of like you can make yourself into like a zombie or a vampire or like Frankenstein or something. Yeah, okay, sure. And then you got your head option over here, and this is just your face. So there's a few different faces here. You can see the style that they're going with. You're not making a beautiful character, okay? Your character's not going to be some sort of supermodel. That's just not what you're doing here. I dig that. This is an imperfect world with imperfect people living in it. So we'll take this one over here. Let's select our hair. Some pretty cool hairstyles. It is a pity we can't zoom in any further than this, but you can see the hairstyle quite nicely over here. Not a large amount for the males specifically, but it's all right. It's fine. It's fine. We're still in early days here. Colors for the hair. They look pretty good, I gotta say. They apply quite nicely. And I mean, the selection, yeah, it's nice. It's nice. You can see that they steer clear of like super high contrast colors, and that's probably for the best. It's a good thing, because it suits the style, once again. But that said, we're going to take the one that's closest to black. Eyebrows, this is like, I mean, it's so teeny weeny, but they're letting you customize it, so I think like big thumbs up for that. You can basically pick almost nothing, and then a few like bushier styles, and then like a massively bushy one, which I kind of like. Yeah. There's a good selection. You can pick the color here as well. I'm just going to match it with the hair. Then we can pick the eye color. And this is like, I want to say the most pointless option of all. Because, I mean, I know it's there. It's like 3 pixels that are busy changing. But I can barely see the change, you know? I can barely see it. So, yeah, I mean, change your eye color if you so desire. I'm not sure if you ever get close enough to actually see it. But from this point of view, it's kind of hard to see. The beards, they look phenomenal. Once again, same colors as the hair. They do, and I've noticed they apply, especially on your character in different lighting, they apply sometimes a little stronger than the hair does. In other words, the colors are a little darker or more vibrant. I struggled a little bit to like match it nicely, but at the same time, yeah, I mean, like if I select them all on brown, it's more to do with the lighting because the beard is sticking out more, I suppose. But that little mismatch of colors, it bothers me. I am the kind of person that would be bothered by that. I will just point that out. Like if you go for a lighter color, then it's slightly less obvious, but it's still quite obvious that there's a bit of a mismatch. Then you can do a mustache. Same sort of situation here. You can also pick the color on that. And there's a decent selection overall. Then you actually get to change your clothes. But before I do that, I'm just going to take this off so that we don't get distracted by the beautiful beard. Upper body. Some cool outfits here, and then some that I'm just like, what the hell? I do not know what this is that I'm looking at here. I just do not know. There's obviously some significance, like this means something in the game world, and that's excellent. I love it. it's just weird, you know? And I mean, like, it's really weird. So I dig it. I mean, yeah, man, people should do more weird stuff. Weird stuff's excellent. So you can just go like that. Screw the character customization, man. Just go like this. Be triangle head. Yeah, so you can change the colors. There's 2 different selections here that you can go with. Like we can go for like a black on there and like a lighter one on there if we want, or like a red on there or whatever. You can sort of mix and match, and that's kind of nice. And then for the lower body, it's sort of slightly less interesting because you don't really get to pick a massive triangle head for the lower body, but that's your shoes and your pants included. So it's sort of a mix of the two. Then finally, there's cosmetics. This is hats and other extras like earrings, as you can see over there. There's not a large amount, but there's more than enough to make your character stand out and look interesting. Some glasses. And I mean, the hats are excellent, so yeah, I like that's just a really cool looking character, isn't it? Some colors here that you can set as well. And I mean, yeah, you just want to match this with your outfit. I've gone for all black. It's your usual sort of uninspired thing, but you can definitely be more interesting. I'll show you that when we randomize. But with that said, I'm going to reset, and then I'm going to jump onto a female character. So let's begin with female customization. You have basically the same options here. Things are a little different. You know, there's definitely no beards or mustaches, and then the hair is different, and so on and so forth. But yeah, for the female body options, 3 different choices. The skin tones over here, pretty straightforward, pretty standard, but you can go nice and dark, and then you can also go for this green toned one or this blue toned one, because why not? And yeah, then we've got the head. That's our face. I mentioned before, I don't see there being like supermodel faces or beautiful characters here. They all look a little messed up. That's just the way of this world, and I dig that, man. We can all just be messed up together. It definitely resonates with me. Let's take this sharp looking one. Then our hair. This is one of the most deciding factors, I would say, because it completely changes the way your character looks. The hairstyles for the females are far superior to the male styles. There's already like double the amount. They are, once again, sort of just sticking with the style of the game and the world, which I like. And I think it's a good fit. I kind of like this style, so we'll go with this for now. Colors. Good selection of colors, I suppose. They're not too bright, obviously. You can see them better over here. But yeah, pretty cool. I like that there's like a pink here and a purple here. Let's go for the pink. Then we can change our eye colors for God knows what reason. On the females, you can actually see it a little bit better. I will say that. Like, I can see the eye colors there. Let's go with the, what is that, violety kind of, yeah, why not? Or the red, maybe. Let's go with the red. There we go. So no beards and mustaches here, but we do get to do the clothing. You will notice that the clothing is pretty much identical on male and female. You've got the same outfits here. They look a little different. The cuts are a little different, but it's the same. Then you get to do the color on them. This is the trim color on this specific outfit, and that's the bulk color, the main color. Pretty cool how vibrant this looks compared to the rest of the stuff that you get to choose. It's really quite nice. It's a shocking display. But let's just take this off so I can show you the rest. Lower body. There you go. Some decent pairs of pants here. And then finally our cosmetics. This is the same on both male and female. You got some earrings, you got some hats, you got some glasses, you got the eye patches. And yeah, I mean, it's going to be able to at least give you the choices that you need to make yourself look a little different from your friends when you're playing together. So I kind of like that. And that does bring us to the end of the customization. Now we're going to randomize and I'll show you what's available. It's going to be a lot of triangle heads. I'll just warn you, but that's already quite a nice start. Wow. Very cool. And what's kind of nice is you can see under the triangle head over here. So even though it's got the big cover on, you can still see underneath by just looking over there. But this is already quite nice. Like the difference that you can see here between the characters that we are flicking through, quite big. It's nice. I dig it. I like that you can make some pretty interesting and unique characters. Like this, for instance. That's quite a vibe that we've gone for there. Yeah. Oh yeah, see, take this off now. That's a pretty cool looking guy. Very nice. Excellent. So, that does bring us to the end of this video. Personally, I love what they're going for. I like the style. I mean, that's probably the winning point here, is the fact that they went for something different, for something unique, for something interesting. They didn't hold back. They didn't try and make the characters massively attractive. They suit the world. And it's like, that's the feeling you get from it, right? It's a post-apocalyptic Lovecraftian world. Shit's gonna be messed up here. Yeah. I mean, it's full of great old ones and all sorts of other disgusting horrors. Your character can't look normal through all of that. So the fact that they gave us these misfits to choose from, excellent choice. And yeah, overall, like on a technical level, I think that they've done reasonably well here. You know, obviously with a limited budget as an indie game, it looks good. You know, the detail is there and the style is solid and concrete. Now, the only thing I think that's left to do is just add a little bit more variety and you're good to go. So yeah, I'm a fan. That's it. I'm done. If you guys have jumped into this, let me know what you think. And as always, you can give this video a like and share it and do all that other good stuff. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and find my links below, my Ko-fi page and my Twitch channel. There you go. Enjoy making those characters, dudes. Happy that.